Bruh. Bruh. Yo, I was just pissed, bro. See, I don't even want to start yelling, but I really just was. I did like 6 tests. Child, I'm in here talking about I need some cookies. You know how we just had make up excuses just to eat. You know what I'm saying? Audio messed up. You can't figure out why. So you talking about I gotta find where's my cookies? Where's my Snickers? You know what I'm saying? We back up in here. We back. Come to find out, something must have been wrong with the wire. Something I'll figure out later. But the audio was just not right. And thank God, y'all know I got my own podcast or whatever. Shout out to that, the Fortune Cookie podcast, TFC podcast with Seat Beat, man. You already know. So I got, 3 other microphones, So we back up in here. So, we're going to start with a little short story. We're going to get into some things about people, running my doggone mouth. Because I was getting all into it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, fam, bro? Ever since I was a little diamonds and pearls, trips across the world. But now I think it's time that we make a move. I want to go where it's never cool, just me and you, having dinner for two. Where I can't pronounce the food, the water crisp blue, put us in a different mood. We're relaxing, tanning, marketing, branding, north, south, east, west, no matter where we land in. Big told us that the sky is the limit, so I follow every dream just to say I'm a witness for the kids. I saw best we change our percentage. We about a business, chuck the deuce. If you can't dig it, cheer. You know what I'm saying? I had to give y'all some bars just because we had to go through all of that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to apologize, So we in here. We in here to talk about a few things. So let me start with this short story, okay? As y'all come in, please subscribe. If you have not, push the notifications bell so I'll let you know when I'm dropping my ish. If you effing with a queen, I'm getting better, y'all. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm not cursing as much. You know what I'm saying? Like I read the guidelines again, monetized and all of that. I'm trying to bring down the cursing. I can't come on every video like F this and be that, So that was tight. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. This the D. This what I'm saying. I had to give y'all some bars because I ain't give y'all no bars in a few, in a fast, in a minute. I think the last maybe 2 videos that I didn't do nobody, I didn't give y'all no bars, but I had to go through like 5 different tests to figure out this audio situation. I did unplug, my audio box. I unplugged that. Okay, bam, that got to be back on. But I didn't know my wire was messed up. It was a lot going on. It's a lot going on. So story time, little short story for y'all before we get up in here. So when I was around like 2 years old, my mom, got her little, her Section 8 joint. Everybody know the hood. Sometimes you get Section 8 joint, you know what I'm saying? So public housing or whatever. So she got her little Section 8, but it was in Cokesville, right? Cokesville Projects. So we go live down there. So I remember this vaguely. You get what I'm saying? I remember this. I don't even be knowing what words mean sometimes. But sometimes you be throwing it out. I really remember this to the point where like I could see this. Okay, maybe that means vaguely. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Put it in the comments. So, so I remember being very, very young, and if people tell you like, oh, how people, your family members or people that raised you, try to tell you, oh, you was only 3 years old, you was only 4 years old. I don't, you know what I mean? You don't remember that. You'd be like, yes, I do. Like I remember this like yesterday, y'all. So we outside, me and Tanisha, I don't even know if she remembered this, but we outside, and you know how your parents always call you they might call you from all the way down the street. You playing with your friends and they call you in there to come give them the remote that was right in front of them, that type of stuff. So my mom gets to yelling down, calling us, Teresa, Tanisha, come here, yada, 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 right? So at first I'm like, I ain't banging with her. She probably want us to come change the remote. So then she say, Lion King is on. Lion King is on. Listen, if anybody knows me, I'm a true Lion King fan. Okay. Oh yeah. Also, I apologize for the audio, the last video that I did, because I had it on. I cut my mixing board off and I had it on the web camera audio. So I apologize for the last video. I know I'm yelling. I did put excuse the audio, but I had to apologize to y'all in general. Okay. So she's screaming, Lion King is on. So I get the darting, right? I'm talking about it's to me, I remember it being dark. So I don't even know why we in the project and we still outside. But that's what happens when you move to the projects and your mom getting you get on drugs and shit. You just do whatever you want. Like I said, I remember a lot of things from being very, very young that was just ratchet. Like, why was I there? I was too young. I told y'all we lived there between like 2 and 5 for the most part. But yeah, we was back in Philly. You feel what I'm saying? So bam. So I get the running, right? I'm darting down the street, right? But it's like, it ain't really like down the street. It's like a bunch of, you going down a bunch of layers and stuff and whatnot. Don't y'all know I got a clothesline, bro? Can you believe, like I said, I was so small. My son is the smallest child that like in his class all the time. So I know I'm small. How did I get clothesline at like 4 years old? How long was this clothesline there for it to be that low to almost kill me, bro? How did this happen? Like, I'm talking about I was darting. Lion King is my joint. Like, I'm so much of a fan that, like, I love the second one. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Scar Baby Mom, she was mad because she, get what I'm saying? Because it was like, to me, it was like the hood. They lived in the hood. You get what I'm saying? And then, like, Simba and all of them, they lived in the suburbs. So they felt like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look like that. But again, his baby mom was mad. She wanted to take down everybody. The son with, her son, which wasn't Scar's son, he seemed like he was a crackhead. You get what I'm saying? It was just a whole lot going on. So I love Lion King. So the fact that I was running so fast, bro, I was darting down the street. Well, down, the whole project stairwells and all that, just to go see Lion King, and I get clotheslined, almost died. And it's so weird as children. Why do we do this? Why do we do certain things that, like, get hurt or fall or burn ourselves or whatever and don't tell our parents? Fall down the steps and all, don't tell. I don't know why I never told my parents or nobody. I felt embarrassed because I literally got clotheslined. But again, how far did this clothesline had to be there? You get what I'm saying? Well, how long did it have to be there for it to be falling down to clothesline me, to almost kill me? I said, ugh, and fell and hit my head. Do you understand? Do you understand as a child what that could have done to me? And I didn't say nothing to my mom, didn't say nothing to nobody. I just came in the house. Like I've been running, I was already running, but how did I get clotheslined at 4 years old? I'm telling you, I remember this shit. I remember this like it was yesterday. See, I told you I'm trying not to curse. I remember it was like it was yesterday. Like I got clotheslined at like 4 years old. I don't understand. Again, that's that clothesline itself. Well, how long was that there for me to get hooked? And you know how to almost killed a bitch. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know that's drawing. That is drawing, okay? So that was a little story time for y'all. And my mom will probably watch this and be dying laughing because, like I said, I never even told her. I don't even know if I told her recently. But the fact that I got clothesline for wanting to see Lion King. I just don't understand, bro. Why didn't y'all just take the line down? I don't understand. So again, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, everybody, you want shout out to Instagram, shout out to Facebook. We'll get on Periscope later. Hit the notifications bell if you're effing with a queen. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better, right? I'm getting better. So let's get into this next topic. Let's get into also like it as you come in and share it and things like that, so we can get the notifications out and let the people know that I'm live. Okay. So Tommie from Love and Hip Hop. I'm not sure how many, a lot of people don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I've been started watching it, but she did an interview on The Breakfast Club. And I don't know if y'all know, again, how many people know about her, but she always been very, very wild. First and foremost, of course, in this video, I had to say, shut up, Envy, right? Of course I did, because Charlamagne wasn't there. And I know, people have a lot to say about Charlamagne, but he makes the doggone show, in my opinion. Like it was a lot of things that he could have asked because he actually does his research. He actually goes back and watch certain things and know what to ask. It was just like, I don't know. He thought, so she was messing with the boy Scrap Delion, and you knew she was crazy. I thought she was cool at first, right? But then you watch certain things or certain scenes when she was with Scrap Delion. I told you, I don't know if y'all seen my last video when I was talking about I was excited for Scrap Delion to get out of jail, but now I heard he started messing with some other crazy girl, and I was like, this is all scripted. Of course it is, right? But even when she was with Scrap De Leon, she all like, well, see, you know you love me, Scrap, and all this other shit, right? And he like, now you trying to play the victim. And then she jump on a nigga. Like, she's wild, okay? She's very entertaining, in my opinion, okay? She's funny. So she got into a situation and with her daughter, okay? So to me, I felt like, even though people were saying like the video was kind of whack, the interview was kind of whack, I felt like it was good that she was able to give her side of the story, because a lot of people don't know, like, what happens in those type of situations. Like, you going through stuff with your own kids because she got locked up for that shit or whatever. So it was like she hit her child at school or something like that. But y'all know how they try to do us anyway. They try to tell us we not supposed to beat our kids. But yeah, my child is being disrespectful. So I can't beat them, but yeah, you can put them in a jail where they beat their ass, they beat their behinds anyway. Okay, whatever. Okay. It is what it is, right? So she does the interview and she basically said that her daughter brought edibles to school. Okay. The gummies, you get them Jones is good too, child. Not for the kids, y'all, not for the kids. Okay. I'm not promoting it, not for the kids. But her daughter brought edibles to school and all the kids got sick and they had to go to the hospital. So her daughter supposedly wound up getting a case from the situation. So, her mom was telling her, like, you can't be getting in trouble and none of that stuff or whatever the case may be. I'm just like paraphrasing for y'all. Go watch the video if y'all even interested or whatever. But like, I'm gonna make a point later. Y'all know how I do, right? So she says that they get sick and she wound up getting a charge from it. And, they lawyered up. Tommie been through some stuff, so she knows she need lawyers on deck. She cried. I told y'all she crazy. So the daughter wound up going to school again and not going to class. And the teacher was like, I guess call Tommie. I'm just paraphrasing. It's called Tommie. Thank you. Welcome back, Queen. Thank you. I had to get the audio right. Okay. It was all over the place. Like 5 different tests. So Tommie did the video. I meant you messing me. See, I'm already messing up. So Tommie, okay, so the teacher calls Tommie. I guess she wasn't in class, or she came up to the school and her daughter was, I guess, in the hallway or some shit. You know how kids be, not wanting to go to class, trying to be cool and whatnot, whatever, right? So she was like, so Tommie like, okay, I gotta go talk to your teacher. Where's the teacher? Where's the class at? So the daughter gonna say to her, she don't know where the class is. So Tommie says that she yoked her daughter up, slammed her on the locker. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what parent? You say to me, I come up to your school and say, your teacher is calling me about your mouth or something that you were doing, right? And I say, where the class at? And you gonna say, I don't know. What you think I'm gonna do? What you think I'm going to say? So somebody on the scene saw it. You know how that go. People running, snitching and whatnot. Like I said, that's how I feel. Like, mind your business. Okay. So somebody else sees it and they go and I guess start an investigation because they feel like I guess they can, go in other people's business and go and have, police come up, even coming up to the child asking her questions why her mom wasn't there. So that supposedly happened, right? So, in the paperwork, Tommie saying that when they were talking to her child by herself, she was filming doing something else. So when they came and questioned her daughter, she was saying that like her mom, made her breakfast or whatever, like the day before or something like that, or maybe that day. Like I said, go watch it for yourself. And she, she walked her to school. So I guess that was like against the restraining order that the guy had on her or something like that, that she wasn't supposed to like be around her daughter. I don't know, child. So that like created a whole situation. But like Tommie was looking at like, okay, I don't know if my daughter even said that, but even if she did, I still would take it as her like trying to help her mom. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's the problem with, people, I guess, trying to do their job. But no, like, you're manipulating the situation. You're talking to this child without an adult. You feel what I'm saying? And then again, the child is just trying to help to a certain extent. So I'm only talking about this interview because I felt like that was a dilemma. That's a dilemma for any parent. What do you mean? Like, I'm coming up there because my child is disrespecting an adult. And she, like, whether I yoked her up, whether I slammed on the locker, whatever the case may be, right? Why are you interfering? Why would anybody interfere that don't have nothing to do with anything? She didn't. So they said the case, Tommie said the case was basically, they came there, people looked at the house or whatever. They looked and saw that her daughter did not have no bruises. It was an open and shut case, okay? For the most part. What's up, Rizzy? What's up, Rizzy? Rackbox, Rich. So I'm just bringing the question up to y'all, okay? What are we supposed to do in that situation as parents? Why? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if my daughter is being, or my son is being disrespectful, I'll come up to the school to talk to the teacher, and then she's not even in class. She in the hallway. I catch her in the hallway. So what you going to do? What you going to do? What you going to do if you catch your child in the hallway and you ask her, well, where's the teacher class at that I have to talk to? And she gonna say, I don't know where the class at. My first reaction is to bop the ball. Listen, my son be like, yeah, every time, because you can catch it. I'm not playing them games. I'm not saying go out there and beat them bloody. But what you not going to do, be disrespectful. And I'm like, come on. Like, what are we supposed to do as parents? So we supposed to allow them to just disrespect adults and then let you beat them when they go to jail? Or you get what I'm saying? So I was supposed to take her home and talk to her? I'm telling you, my first reaction, like I said, I wish my son would. I know how my husband is going to react. He's going to be like, what? This is why they was allowing teachers and stuff to pop the kids back in the day. This is why. And then this is why it was okay for you to come up there and, yoke your child up. Yes. And now you got us in the system and a mindset of, because that's how I'm taking it. Like, again, I'm not supposed to discipline my child. Like I said, she's not bloody. She ain't got no, busted lip or nothing. But if I got every right to grip my child up, bro. I got every right to grip my child up and let her, I'm not playing with you. What do you mean you don't know where the classroom is at? What do you mean? Why are you not in class now? Because we all been there and done it. Like she said, I'm not trying to allow her to go to jail or juvie. I did that already. We're not doing it. I'm not trying to allow her to have a record from day one. You brought the edibles to school. And now you got the nerve. Now we got the case is building. And now you got the nerve to not be in class. Explain that to me. So then I guess she said she finally talked to her daughter. They had a conversation. And she said that the girls, they really, all the people at school really don't like her. They was using her. Her mom, Tommie, I guess, used to buy a whole bunch of snacks and stuff for her to take to school. And she's basically taking it to school for them. Giving them free stuff, buying friends and stuff like that. So she really ain't fitting. So I guess that's probably why she was trying to be the bad girl. I don't know. But it's just like, we can't even raise our children, bro. I just wanted to bring that up. I don't know how y'all feel, but again, y'all know I respect all of your opinions. So put your comments and we can build from there. Okay. So let's get into this Missy Elliot. She was on the cover of, I put it in the joint because y'all know I don't like to say stuff wrong. We gonna leave it there, okay? Because I'm telling you, it's probably simple, but then it's like, really, I wasn't expecting it, okay? But I ain't really hit. But I did read a lot of what was said in the interview, okay? And a lot of things stood out to me as far as Missy because I love the Missy, yo. Like, I'm telling y'all, she wanted them too. Because she always was herself, bro. That's what I'm saying. She was weird. All the outfits she used to wear, how she used to wear her hair. You know what I mean? Like the different things that she used to do. And then like I used to just love her and Ludacris Bob. You know what I mean? Like Gossip Folks was my joint. Yo, I love that song so much. So in the interview, they asked her a lot of good things. Like she touched on the fact that like, she always knew what she wanted to do. Since kindergarten. She said that, when the teacher used to ask you like, well, what do you want to be? Everybody else stuff used to change here and there, but her, what she wanted to do always stayed the same. She always wanted to be a superstar, and the teacher that she had, made her, supported her in that and was like, you know, as far as the kids, she said she knew, she still remembers every one of them that laughed at her when she said that she wanted to be a superstar, you know, and like again, her teacher was like, you know, don't laugh, you know, she could, you could be whatever you want to be, you know, really supportive, you know. So I thought that part really stood out to me, yo. And she was saying how she used to pretend to have conversations with like Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston, and she used to, you know, practice her thank you speech and stuff like that. And I just thought it was like it, I'm telling y'all, it was so inspiring to me because, and like she said, you gotta listen to children. Children know what they want to be, yo. I told y'all before on here, my grandma didn't want me to dance. I love dancing, bro. I think that's just, I watch so many dancers still to this day, and to feel like somebody didn't want to support me as far as my acting, as far as wanting to dance, as far as me wanting to be a rapper. And I really, like, you know, a few, maybe almost a decade ago, just really got to a point where I was just like, I don't care. You know, I don't care what other people want me to be. I've always been weird. I never wore what other people wore. I never thought the same way as other people. So to see Missy say that, like, she used to practice, picture talking to these people. We used to do the same thing. Me and my cousins, me, Samira, fucking Robin, when Nitra used to hang with us, she and our cousin, whatever, but we sang with a whole bunch of people, and we said we had this like this law office, you know, and I would picture myself talking to Kelly Price, you know, and Beyonce and them, and I would, you know, I used to see myself performing or like being backstage with certain people. It was just, you know, stuff like I said, stuff like that is so inspiring, and just let me know, like, when I'm talking about see it, believe it, receive it, that's all. That's all. That's all I have to say. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's real. That's so real. Like I said, I used to picture doing certain things. I used to picture having stepchildren, like this certain weird things like that, like, you know, blending my families and stuff like that, or just learning, you know, wanting to learn as a mother, or just as an artist, or whatever it was, you know. So it was just very inspiring. And then she said that like, it was just like certain things were just funny. Like I said, like she said that she remembered all of those people's faces that laughed at her when she said she wanted to be a superstar. And she, you know, has a picture of them. And it's like, and then she said, she was like, I wonder if they sit back and be like, you know, I remember her. I remember her always wanting to be a superstar, you know? So it's just so dope to see, you know, just to read the words of an icon, you know, just to read the words of somebody who has always stayed true to themselves, and, you know, branched, you know, met up with Timberland and really respected that relationship as an engineer, working with so many different people, you know, and still putting your pride aside to say, I'm gonna still go back to school. Like, you know, the fact that she has her doctorate in music now, you know, like, she went back to school, and to be up there, and to, she said, like, because the girl was like, I counted, you took a pause for 20 seconds before you said what you said up there as you got that award. And it's like, she said that she pictured being in her grandmom's like living room and like practicing church, or just like yelling church or gospel songs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just so dope, because sometimes you just have to embrace the moment, and really embrace, or just take the time to be grateful, or to be blessed in that moment. You know, like, sometimes like life be going so fast, and we doing so much, whether we're working, whether we're on our phones, and we're with our children and stuff like that. But sometimes you just really have to take a moment to embrace your life. You know what I mean? Like, your children, the love that you have, or the things that you're investing in. Cause I'm telling you, like, I'd be sick. I'd be like, man, I invested in so much, bro. I need my money back, bro. You know, but to see the growth, to see me growing, to understand, the behind the scenes, whether it's video editing or engineering and stuff like that. Sometimes you just have to embrace the knowledge, you know, to be grateful that we're able to learn, you know, to be able to put our, like I said, put our pride aside and say, I'm going to go back to school, because I don't feel like I learned enough. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we feel like we know everything. And you be like, no, man, I'm good, but I can still do this too. And show the next person that you could just continue your education and how far you can go with it. You know? So like I said, you gotta see it, believe it, receive it on that type of time, yo. You know, like it was just super dope to see that she got new music coming out. You know, I'm excited about that. Man, Missy, and well, like I said, like I don't care if you tell me when you talking about these vets, they know what they doing. Missy been behind the scenes for a long time. Missy has been herself for a long time. Like man, so many songs. I don't even want to go there because I got so many songs in my head. But like I said, it was just really good to see or to read the, you know, the article about the interview and to see the pictures of her still with the bubbly, you know, dresses and coats and the you know, different color. Like I did my eyeshadow popping because I was inspired today. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm just going to let it all pop with the pink. You know what I'm saying? Because I see Missy popping. So I'm excited. So she said that, you know, the lady asked her, what does she want people to, as they embrace the new music as she's about to put out, what do they want to, you know, what do you want them to say? Or well, how do you want them to feel, you know, after they listen to it? And she's like, I want them to be like, there's no one like Missy, like no one. And there isn't. You know, like I said before, my other videos, I remember being so weird, like so weird, and having people like, why you do that? Why you just like that? And and sometimes you just gotta like really like, cause you go through phases and stuff like that. But when you understand and appreciate just the fact that God made you different from the rest, and that's what I said, just embrace the moment. Like I got a whole twin sister, right? We sound the same. Yes, we think alike to a certain, you know, to a certain extent, like cause she don't be on the type of time that I be on. You know what I mean? But to be able to even sit here with y'all and bust it up with people that I don't know. My sister ain't trying to hear all of that. You get what I'm saying? Or just certain things for her to be able to do the hair that she do. You know, like, or to, you know what I mean? Her grind and stuff like that. Like I grind, but nobody grind like my sister. You get what I'm saying? To be different. I remember my sister used to have like silver nails and stuff like that before it was all popping. And, you know, it was like, it's just so dope, you know, to see someone be 48 years old, you know, about to be, I guess, I think she just had a birthday or about to have a birthday, 48. And to see her still embrace, you know, the fact that she can still teach, you know, she can still learn more. Yes, I'm an icon and I probably know a lot. I've been in this business a long time, but I still can grow as a woman, you know, as a producer, as a writer. Just embrace the moment, yo. So put your comments in, all that good stuff. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all, about all the tests that I had to do. And I was on time and that. All right, I wasn't on time. I set it for like 8:05. Child, I tried to come on like 8:20, chocolate trash, and they was like, I can't hear you. You late, and we still can't hear you. Bye, CB. Okay, if you have not already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I might go live later because I know it's a lot of people live right now. So, and you know, people will be getting off work soon. So I might cover a few things that I wanted to talk about earlier, but I was asleep, child. Like I did a lot of hours these last couple of days, you know. So again, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, to get the word out that we doing this right here, comment, all that good stuff. And maybe I'll be back on later. Like I said, maybe I'll be back on later, but we're going to talk about some stuff tomorrow. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being patient with me. I apologize about the last audio. But yeah, share this, like this, hit the notifications bell. It's your girl, China Black, CB man. You know what I'm saying? And this is Welcome to Chinatown with CB fans. We're going to get it together, y'all. We're going to get our slogan together, okay? Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We out.